Hello. We're back again. Let me turn that down. Hey! What are kitty's trying to fall again? Okay, so here we are again. Are you gonna do it? Oh, she's doing it. She's getting in the box up there. You fell down. Go ahead. Go ahead, Chrissy. Good kitty. Whoops. Oh, that's a relief. I think she fell enough. Maybe she actually got into the box this time. Okay. Oh, she got out. That lasted a little while. Okay, as you see the big red box around the for you guys to see, which basically means the one we're on to begin with. Because if you look at the thing, there's multiple pictures of your characters all over the place. You know, so I can get rid of that now. And maybe it don't want to go. Okay, well.
Hold on, I'm checking the sound.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Rose, you need to say something?
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello.
No, Mike.
Shh, niggle butt.
We're good.
Good. Okay. Now, so, God, hold on. I have attempted this, and it's just doing it this way. Maybe I'll have to just sit here with some copyright-free music on a CD and have the CD player sit next to me. Because as soon as we go online, it wants to cause problems. So, okay, that's all I needed of it. It's done. Now, with you guys, what we're going to do is, first of all, like I said, Matt's not here today, so Gunsmoke Kid is going to take the wagon to get the supplies. While this morning, Arizona Annie is going to go talk to the local teacher and see if she could maybe use some part-time help, and they'd also give you guys a chance to get more information in town. As you found out recently, there's a lot going on. While Carter and Rosa, we're going to start off with, you guys are going to be right over here. Let me grab your images if I can. Oops. Because we're going to go to, I should have the jail. So let's zoom out. We'll see you there. It's all the way over there. On. It is so. It don't like moving. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. I'm pretty sure I had it already opened and laid out. Yes. Right. Over. Here. Come on, a little more. Good enough. I'll move it to you guys, which is not going to be him, which is why I did copies of you guys. And paste you two there. Come on.
Yeah, you kicked me. I got that.
There we go. So, We'll go ahead and leave it on this image for now. And I'll go through what's going on here, which is not as long as most of the ones, but it is some additional information on the what's going on out at your ranch in the northern quadrant. So, had to take a big drink. The drifting dust of the street clings to your boots as you step through the battered doors of Hilltop, or it's not, it's Mad Mesa's sheriff's office. A single desk, chipped with ink-splattered squats beneath the window's sunlight. 2 tables, like small dining tables. One's got a book under one corner, and that's what the deputies use. Sheriff nods you towards, looks at you, gets up, nods you towards the cell at the back, where the same man you've seen before, but on the way out, you saw the doctor leaving, kind of packing up his stuff and leaving. But the guy doesn't look like he's been attended to by any medical help. Clothes are ragged, beard caked with the dirt and mud of the desert while you guys are traveling. He doesn't even look like he's been cleaned up. Sheriff Morgan first starts with telling you that the local ranch owner and town founder, McAlby Kane, is not related to that local outlaw, which this guy's about to tell you something about, known as Mr. Kane of the Redfin Gang, who was released 2 weeks ago when the judge found there was not enough evidence to convict him in court. I'm not saying he was innocent, just not enough evidence. Then he gets up and walks you back to the prisoner. He smirks through bloodied lips as you approach. "You come to gawk," he spits. "Ask your sheriff. He'll tell you. Ain't found the lot of us, have ya?" His voice drops sly and guttural. "That silver vein up there in Zeke's land, we were working it for weeks now. Figured nobody mind. Them mountains ain't rightly anybody but ours now." He leans in, voice bitter, "Except for the damn engines. Didn't even have rights out here anymore. Not since the rail came through, and that's when the governor here decided to make the deal and gave that to him. I don't understand. I mean, white people lost a real good mine up there. But no, it's the Indians' territory now. But we're going to take it back." And let's see. So we followed Hurricane Harry out there. Harry Kane. Well, hell, then lately, after he came back, Grizzly was talking about him. He didn't even feel like explaining himself. He decided to just sneak out in the middle of the night, took that damn Indian with him. Well, we all tried to follow him, hell of a man, only he went off half-cocked running towards the hidden valley. Chased something, something spooked him, he said. Said he was cursed. He was yelling, dragging that redskin we caught snooping around. Fool's gone mad. I think called him a lousy, stinking red man lover right in front of us. There's no coming back for Harry. The man sits back in a cot, exhausted, haunted eyes flicking from you to the barred window as if expecting ghostly shadows in the distant hills. So, that's what you guys found out about Harry Kane. So, that's good on that. Now, we're going to, and all that work to zoom in on this. I'm hoping now that the music's been off, will be easier. But now, to go down. Where's the black that was supposed to be covering those ones? Huh? That's all right. We're going to zoom in on that little corner one on the, oh, there's a bunch of stuff missing. But we're only going to pay attention to, let me put a little box around it again. There. Gotta make the box transparent or it won't work. I'll just cover it up. Okay. See where I am, guys? Oh, it went away right after I did it because it's underneath everything now. Well, do you see where I am? Square building, bottom of the map. We all here? Or is it just
I'm
me?
here.
Okay. Everyone else good?
Good.
Okay. And Morgan again? I heard you in the next room, but not on here.
I'm there.
Okay. Well, oh, there it came back. Of course, right? Now that we don't need it, there it is. That's how slow it's
So
working.
Rose is there instead of me?
Oh, shit. Well, I'll delete that. And then I'll... Whoop, God damn it. Now I got to delete that again. What are you doing back? You're not there. That's nice. Then I'm going to cheat and I'll just do place party. And I'll remove the ones that aren't here. See one cowgirl, you've seen them all, I guess, huh?
Yep.
Now, this actually starts outside on the street on the way. So, the freight wagon rattled away from Mad Mesa schoolhouse in a puff of dust. What the hell am I missing? Nope, that's where it started. Okay. A puff of dust. The two delivery men laughing to themselves as they slapped the reins. The new desk sat on the ground, corners in the mud like a casket-sized crate. Rough maple, still smelling of sawmill. Arizona Annie came up the street just in time to see one of the men touch his fingers to the hat at Miss Grimes from the school, the teacher. Much obliged, ma'am, he said. We'll put it on your account with Mr. Dobson. Before Annie could open her mouth, Miss Grimes' voice cut across the space between them and her, and calm and clear, and carrying like a church bell and quiet. Don't you dare put that on my account, she said. You had enough of my money. You were paid at the depot. Now get along. The men traded a look, decided they didn't want to quarrel with a woman who stared straight through them, and clambered back to their wagon. A moment later, they were rolling off towards the livery, the sharp report of the whip fading into the way. Miss Grimes turned then, that melodic edge smoothing back into something almost apologetic. She noticed Annie. Arizona Annie, isn't it? She asked. You look like someone who knows her end of a desk and how to carry it. Come on over here.
Sure thing.
Okay. Come over here and lend me a hand before those two decide to remember their manners. She kind of yells loud. You grin and step up to the desk. Make a strength roll. Just need a green. Jeez. I do believe even that. Oh, you're having problems. You're kind of struggling a little bit. Want to try again? You got time to get a better grip. She's not rushing you.
Okay, I'm gonna add karma to this roll.
Okay. You're trying to get the right hold on it. You put it down. You lift it, drop. Which this is a heavy desk. It's like maple
How much
with.
karma can I add?
Yours. Well, you have a typically 6, but the minimum actually is 20, so you can add 20.
I'm adding 20.
Okay. Because the system and how it works, I can't really do much less than that. 52 is good enough.
72.
Okay. Yes, no problem. You lift it up. She lifts her side pretty good. She's about the same height of you, but she doesn't wear the heels. So actually, she's a little shorter. She's wearing flats. The grin steps up to the desk, up close. Miss Grimes, every inch of height, broad-shouldered under a sensible dress, dark hair pinned back tight. Annie caught the way the school teacher's sleeves strained when she got the grip under the crate. Reckon I can manage that, Annie said. Wouldn't you want your new treasure scuffed before the ink would dry on the bill of sale? It's a gift, Miss Grimes said matter-of-fact, as they heaved together, angling the desk through the doorway. from a suitor who thinks a maple desk will make paper grades themselves. Local fella, Annie asked, kind of questioning his intelligence, bracing her boots on the worn floorboards as they scuffed the weight inside, looking for info about the town or her. No, Miss Grimes answered, the single syllable dry as chalk dust. And that is all I intend to say on that matter. The two women maneuvered the desk into the front of the one-room schoolhouse. Sunlight lanced through the high windows, catching motes of dust and the faint smell of chalk and old wood. When they finally set the desk down, Annie straightened with a quiet groan and rolled her shoulders. World's getting heavier, I'm getting older, Annie joked. Miss Grimes chuckled, unbothered by the lift. Her bodice shifted with her effort, arms still relaxed. You carry your share, she said. Most cowhands I've seen would have tried to talk the desk into moving itself. They sat for a moment on one of the front benches to catch a breath. Children's slates were slacking at the time. A thin switch lay across the top, more warning than a weapon by the look of it. Doesn't matter, still looks new. Annie glanced around the room, the back of Grimes. You run this place alone? Annie asked. Also, I should mention, the place is nicely stocked, actually. I mean, the way the place looks on the outside, it looks like a mess. But on the inside, it looks like they even repaneled it. For now, Miss Grimes said, only 9 children on a roll, 7 who show up regularly, and 8 who think they're smarter than they really are. Why? Annie rested her hat on her knee, expression turned businesslike. Because, me and her talked earlier. She said, I happen to have a paper saying I'm fit to teach. My letter as well as blast bottles off a fence. There's a matter come up. My aunt down in Promise City, doctor's expecting her Friday. She's too sick to make the trip alone. Miss Grimes' eyes narrow, thoughtfully rather than suspicious. And I will say it's about Monday, actually, right now. And you want to go with her, you guessed. But you don't want the children left to run wild. That's about the shape of it, Miss Grimes says. It's just one day. I could leave you a full plan. Problems on the slate, pointing at the chalkboard as we call it. Even which boy is likely to try to eat the ink if you turn your back. I leave Thursday afternoon. I'm back in town by Monday's bell. Miss Grimes studied her for a moment. Heartbeat shifting with her weight behind her eyes. She says, your credentials? She asked finally. And on that, we're going to do a reason check. We'll say how good they are. Better you roll, the better they are. You don't need to be too... Oh, 71 with a good. That's... Oh, so close to yellow. But that's definitely good enough for this level of teaching. Miss Grimes studies it for her heartbeat, weighing something behind her eyes. Territorial papers out of Yuma, taught before the world decided it needed more guns than chalk. Miss Grimes smiled faintly at that. I could use another set of hands, she admitted, even if it's only for a day on paper. Much obliged, Miss Grimes, Annie said. And if anyone gives you trouble, you can tell them to take it up with me and the country board. I've signatures to prove I'm not just a pretty shot. Quick drink. I suspect, she said, Miss Grimes, you're trouble enough all on your own, Arizona, but I'll take the help. Before Annie could answer, a sharp panic shout cut across the dusty calm of the street. Miss Grimes! Miss Grimes! While the older boys, Tommy Hart, hat in hand, face white as a bedsheet, burst through the doorway. He scudded to a stop at the sight of Annie, but fears shoved his words out anyway. It's the church bell, ma'am, he blurted. It's ringing. Well, you guys have noticed that, and it has been ringing for a little bit longer than you would think. It's just ringing, and no one's pulling it. Sheriff says there's something wrong up at the old place. Says if anyone knows their letters or shooting, he needs them now. Miss Grimes stood
I'll
up.
take care of it.
Yeah, well, Miss Grimes and you both stand up in fluid motion. Annie's hand was already drifting towards the butt of her revolver. Miss Grimes looked at the boy to Annie. A decision snapped into place. Well, she said calmly in a melodic voice, steady as ever. It seems Mad Mesa intends to test this sooner than Monday. Miss Grimes sat her hat on her head and rose, boots thudding once on the schoolhouse floor. Reckon my suitor's desk will keep for a while, she said. You ready to see what kind of trouble the old place is calling up? Miss Grimes reached for her small locked drawer on her desk and slid out a narrow pistol from the pocket of her into the pocket of her skirt with practiced ease. Class dismissed, she murmured. Let's go teach someone else some manners. Together, Annie and Miss Grimes stepped out into the sunlight, and together the tolling bell of Mad Mesa's church. The old church. Now, at this point, I should mention, which is why I guess we didn't have to too much. We grab her and this one. And temporarily, you two are going back to the top map. Oh, no, I'm going to actually, because the trouble this keeps having, actually, the only one I need is her, because I can call you up as part of the party. Let me choose her. And then we'll go to the church, which is right next to us, I believe.
Yep.
That's why I have a bunch of children here for some time too. Oh, there's a black thing in the way, isn't there?
No.
I think there is actually, because there should be. Okay, that should be on. Because that shouldn't be cut off like that. Trying to get rid of that. Whatever I have selected there. Is this something I've... No. Nope. Well, all I need to do actually is I can bring this to the front. Oh, actually, no, can't do that. Well, I guess I can, but I think I just lost everything else. Now, well, I don't know if I don't think I had anything else there, so I don't have to worry about like pieces in the way. That's what I was thinking. So, right here, we're going to put the whole group, although we'll take away Gunshot again. Gunsmoke. He doesn't get to play. Okay. And I gotta place her.
Stupid fly, get off my screen.
Your new friend. Nope, it's the other side. I didn't notice that. This map basically, in comparison to on the way it should be, is backwards. This should be the bottom, but that doesn't really matter that much. Okay, so grabbing all of you, because you guys heard the bells going off, so you will be in this part too. Because I assume you'll be wondering, why has that bell been going off 37 times now? You guys coming on? You guys are there. And Tom Morgan is out front. Who's over this way? Yes, right there. The marshal's keeping an eye on the place, or the sheriff. Marshal's not in town because he doesn't actually live here. He just comes here to do things. But because it's not a state, he has to do them under the permission of the current person. See, there's a school sitting next to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you guys came running. So you two should probably be, it looks like the sheriff is here by the front door. Now, also, there's a bunch of other people here, but we're not going to deal with that right now. You guys come around this side, And I'll try to put you guys somewhat equally on this side. So, now we pick up from here. And you're wondering what see these gray squares down here? Those are floors up to the bell tower. And the one next to it, don't pay attention to it. I'm not sure on that one. I think it might be the basement. I'm not sure. I think you guys roll on that, actually. Okay, here we go. Big fun. This one's going to have some actual weird stuff to it and a little bit of actual Marvel comics to it, too. Okay, Freightway. Blah, 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 blah. Nope, this is all Miss Grimes. Where'd I leave off? Tutorial. Okay, here it is. The old church, First Presbyterian Church, sits at the center of Mad Mesa, one of the town's first buildings. Its whitewash peeling and its steeple cross leaning as if tired of holding up the sky. Folks mostly use it on Sundays and for funerals now, which makes it the perfect place for trouble to set up house. As Arizona Annie and Miss Grimes, we'll put her first name once we know it, reach the old church, a squat adobe timber building with a bell tower steeple leaning at a precarious angle, they find a small crowd gathered outside, faces anxious and eyes fixed upward. The church bell, untouched by human hands, tolls in an unnatural, uneven peals that send shivers down the spine of everyone nearby. Even the other farmhands from the Rocking Z are here. You two. The other two. The sheriff meets them up by the steps. So what I'll do is I'll allow you all to move, but you can't enter. So we'll start with initiatives. Before you start moving. Turn over. Let me get a new one. This one's all dirty.
All of us?
Yep, but let me do this first to clear this one out. And I'm also going to do these two. Morgan and Miss Grimes. So go ahead and do your initiatives. Roll. And oh no! I shrunk what I was working on. There we go. No? Where is it?
I think we tied.
Yeah.
Do we get? Yeah, I got his. Let's try hers. Okay, character sheet. I had that one open. I guess not. There's always going to be one I forget, I swear. Okay. Initiative for her. Oh, she actually has a +1. And I'm still missing where we were. That would have been primary school. Oh, yeah. Phew. Thought it was going to open for a second there. I accidentally closed it. There's still some more to read here to introduction before you guys step inside. Now, for now, I'm going to let you, Morgan, move Grimes unless I do. Basically, there's certain movements that you'll do. I'll just keep track of it. I guess that's quit being lazy, Devin. Ah. There we go. The sheriff meets them at the steps, uncertain in his grim expression. It started ringing earlier on, he says quietly. And every time it rings, something near this graveyard starts shaking loose. The ground is. You get some dust and stuff kicking up. It's getting a little weird back there. I believe, Reverend Graves swears he saw blue fire dancing in the bell a couple nights ago. He said he was up there straightening it up for, actually, he found out it hadn't been used since it had been replaced after Civil War when it got hit by a cannon fire. Inside the air, you guys walking towards there. First one in will be him. So you guys are supposed to have moved by now. I'll have him move, then you guys move your 6. 3, 4, 5. Okay, you guys move. I know we haven't done because of turns. So, starting at Annie. Okay, then Rosa. Then Carter, I believe. Yeah, Carter. After Rosa moves, of course.
I hope I didn't move too far.
What, did you move 6?
Yep.
Okay. And then Carter. There's a double door to get in if you guys want in. I'll go ahead and move her.
I'll go in.
Okay, well then, that's not the door's by where she is. I don't know, it looks like there should be a door there, but there's not. I had to zoom in. So you want to move towards the other door, or the actual door?
Yeah, because there should be a door right where I'm at.
Nope.
There's a carpet, but do you see a door there? There's a door over here, though. It's weird. I thought there was one too until I found out. I think I wrote it up like he was walking up the front. Set it off to a side on the front. Inside the air, we'll go ahead and... Well, since you're all going in, let me go ahead and grab her. Just go ahead and place yourselves on this side of those pews in there. Wherever you want for the start. Okay. Going on to everyone else. That includes Rosa. I should have said, before you guys walked in, because like I said, the next encounter actually starts when you guys walk in. Someone out front, you did hear saying something kind of odd. You hear others talking of local outcasts while this strange, eccentric inventor comes out from his house. You hear some people saying, that's Ezekiel. Comes from his house by the old train yard and claims the bell is resonating with some infernal frequency. He looks like he has something that looks like, an early stage phone. But it's like he's wearing half of it as a backpack. And he's listening to it with as you guys nowadays would know, are headphones. As Miss Grimes and Nanny enter, and then everyone enters, I need a perception check from everyone to see what we start with for info.
I don't see perception.
Oh, sorry. Intuition. I think I even wrote it. Nope, I wrote down intuition. I should open the page earlier. Okay, let's see here. 92, no, 30, no, 69, yes. And I'm not going to get another one because he's not here. So, first two didn't notice, and it's not that big deal. As much as the sheriff, of course, noticed, and Rosa noticed that these stairs do go down as well, too. From here, you can see there's an up. You saw the bell tower outside. Only thing you don't know about the basement right now. So until you get to the stairs, you can't go say, I'm going to go run for the basement. You don't know it's there. So, but once you get there, you can decide to do so. Otherwise, I could just have you guys move through here in the darkness. But I had to think of a reason for that. Okay, going back to the beginning here. When Annie and Miss Grimes and everyone else, and whoever else followed it, the bell has temporarily stopped ringing, although you can kind of feel a vibration from it, like it's still trying, but it can't quite reach the clacker against it. It's just like still kind of moving. And you do hear a small, strange humming from up there. Could be it's just resonating for a while, like you were saying. Church doors stand half open, and a small knot of townsfolk had gathered before he went ahead and slammed the door shut because he doesn't need them coming in right now. He sent them all home, who lingers on the step before them in a tight-jaw shotgun in hand. He nods at Annie and Miss Grimes, clearly relieved to see them. Thought it was some fool prank, personally, till the citizens saw boot tracks out back. Fresh ones. Heavy. Looks like someone's been using this church cellar without asking the reverend. Inside, the sanctuary is dim and cool, the air scented, with dust and old hymns and candles and moldy basement, you know. I would say another intuition check for everyone.
I'm adding 20 on mine.
Okay.
24.
Ooh, sorry. You knew a bad one was coming, didn't you? Well, only Carter maybe. Okay, Carter notices the pews are neat, but Strong Eye catches a few details out of place. A scuff of mud on the pulpit, a bit of burlap under the back pew, a spent match near the side door as you entered. By the stairs heading down towards the direction of the cellar. The storage cellar. Okay. Miss Grimes, straight backed with calm, notices something else. A schoolchild's slate tucked in the corner, snapped clean in half, as if someone had stepped on it in a hurry. There are faint chalk letters still visible, and it says, "We are here." The last E trails off as if the writer was pulled away mid-stroke. The sheriff lowers his voice. "Word is," he says, "a small gang has been working the trail. Hit a payroll wagon outside town last week. Riders say that they vanished like smoke. That's why a lot of the different ranches have additional guards out in between. In the no man's land, as we like to call it, basically Mad Mesa's territory. They're all arguing over who owns. All my information says that they should be here in town, but I thought, you basically picture when he said that. You picture that thing he has on the wall with all the, strings and knots. But I thought they may have left. Now I'm starting to think they didn't ride out at all. Think they rode in and set up under the Lord's roof." Okay. Bell hasn't rung since last real service since Southern War. It was damaged by a random cannonball. No battle, just drunk yokels. When it was repaired by the current blacksmith's father, he used metal from the old train yard junkyard. But no reason to ring it yet. Son hung it. Father died repairing the original casting. The bell ringing might be some signal, a lookout from the steeples, who panicked when the patrol got too close, yanking the rope too many times and drawing more attention than he meant to. Now we have to... Now, we've seen the Barretts are laying low in the cellar somewhere, boxed in dangerous, with sacks of stolen coin, and maybe a hostage or two, some of them missing town folks who came to investigate first. So, first of all, everyone, starting back at the top, of course. Let's get over here to this. Get to see if I can get this longer. Sometimes I can, sometimes I don't want to play that way. I'd like to be able to see all the churns. Yeah, that's about, isn't that about? Oh no, we're missing one, aren't we? I still can't see Oh no, there's Miss Grimes. 3, 4. That's it. Okay. So going all the way back around, Arizona Annie. Next time, if you guys get a Rosa and Annie gets a match, we'll flip it the other way. Or if there's another combat.
Well,
Let's see. Well, also you rolled first, so that's why you got it. So, what do you want to do? Where you want to move? What's your action?
I'm gonna make a suggestion before
You can do that.
I move anywhere.
Okay.
There's 4 of us.
5 total. That's what Miss Grimes said.
Okay, 5 of us. I didn't know the preacher was gonna.
No, you have the sheriff, and the 4
I
of
didn't
you.
know he was gonna go with us.
Yeah, he's doing his job. Someone's got to do their job around this town.
What's her name again?
Grimes?
Okay, me and Miss Grimes could go up and check the bell tower,
Okay.
and the sheriff, Carter, and Rosa could go down and check the basement and the cellar.
Miss Grimes will say, keep in mind there could be hostages down there. I'm pretty sure I recognize this writing on this slate here. This is one of my students. He's one of the older ones. He thinks he's big and tough, but he's probably down there crying right now. So she agrees. And then well, first of all, Anna, if you want to start moving that way, you have to head, it's the same stairs, going up or down?
Going up.
Okay. So next would be Rosa. What are you going to do?
Trying to think, sorry.
Okay.
So
I guess I should.
There's a basement?
Yeah, did you make the roll?
No, hold on. What am I rolling on?
You rolled at the beginning. It was the first intuition check. Let me check back here.
She made it.
Okay, then yes, you can. That's the advantage you have.
I did make it.
Okay, now I should mention, and let me just do it so, although it's not the right color, it's probably going to help with and I'm going to put, I mentioned 3 things earlier. One was like a match over here. There was a bag over here. And back here was some mud. And that slate was over here. So those are basically your clue locations, if you want to think about going to look more at any of them or anything like that. Oh, that last one. What happened? Some didn't show up, did they?
Who?
Those spots I put on the damn thing.
They're all there.
Okay. I guess they're just not there for me. But as long as you guys know they're there.
There's one
Right next to you.
here.
There they are. They just all appeared on me.
Here.
Yep. I can get rid of this one.
And here.
Okay. Yeah. No, I was just being impatient. I drew them and it looked like they went away.
Well, quit being impatient.
No, I can't help it. I must be a doctor. Okay, now basically, you got to move, Rosa.
Sorry, what was that?
You gotta move.
6 spaces.
Okay.
Don't walk over the pews.
Okay, I'll try not to.
I'll just kick them over.
Sure, why not? Kick, kick, kick.
Okay, Hulk.
Pure anger. Starts running around.
Done.
Yes, you are. That's where the trap. No, just kidding. Next with Carter.
Haha.
gonna move right there.
Okay, I take it you're going to look at that.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and make a strength, or not strength, a reason check. Reason or intuition, whichever you think to do more so. Because what you're looking at is...
Mostly reason.
Okay, go ahead. Uh, 40 with a typical... you didn't find anything new, but you do, basically there it is a slate. It is have chalk on it. And oh, why do you have a red spot on your? You're not damaged in any way, are you? Or are you still hurt? You were beat up last time. Okay, I'll take that away. Okay, you're good then. So we have next is Miss Grimes. Ooh, she's quicker than the sheriff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have been there. 6. She shouldn't have been all the way up there. Walking on top of the things. I told you not to do that. 2, 4, 5, 6. He's heading there too. But it looks like Annie cut him off. So, now you all kind of met there. Sheriff's going to mention, if notice, that you guys are all heading to the stairs. He looks at you guys and says, well, there's a couple ways we can do this. A silent sweep or somehow try to trick them. What do you guys think? At that, Miss Grimes will say that you recognize the writing and, unless, Morgan promises to be very careful, she's going to have to wait for her before he goes after them.
I'll wait.
Okay. Well, so you're going to wait and then they'll go downstairs and check? We can go straight to that then for them. You're going to wait on the stairs? It'll be you and...
No. We can move.
You're all going downstairs?
No.
Oh, you can move and...
I moved out of the way so they could go down.
Okay. Then you're going to end up going up alone?
I thought Grimes was going with me.
Okay. Well, the problem is she doesn't want... Well,
okay.
He's just going to need a psych roll. He's got to convince her that he's not going to cause problems. Nope.
Oh, the sheriff?
Yeah, he's not going to go gun happy. Nope, that's not it either. I'm trying to find the character sheet. Oh, I could just... Yeah, nope. It's good enough, though. Do a psych roll. He's only got typical. 93.
93.
I guess she feels all right. So we can go back to you guys going upstairs. Let's see. So bandit's basement. Okay. So you guys are climbing the stairs. Basically, if you're going slow and careful, but I do need an intuition roll. And, well, then I better give her one.
My fucking rolls suck tonight.
It happens sometimes. Let's see. Her intuition. You're just trying not to outdo her, so you don't look like an asshole. 26. She didn't do much better. But you guys did proceed. Copy. I gotta move you guys up one level. Because the stairs, that's basically how fast you can move one around. Unless you start rushing it, which means there's a chance of hurting yourself. Close enough. Okay. So we're going to well, I guess I should, before I continue theirs, I should find out more of what you guys are doing down here. I can take them off the map. They're on another area entirely. Hey, bye-bye. Bye-bye. So, rest of you guys looking around here. Let me see what can be found also on this floor. Well, one thing. Did I? Let me do a quick check. I thought I wrote up more stuff than this, but I have the basic idea. I didn't get full detail, but so what we have is both you guys, no one made it, so you guys went up a level, no problem. Down here, both of you two do intuition checks. There is one thing to check. Down here or up here. Well, in between.
For me and
No, sorry. The one's downstairs. Ooh.
you might want to let Rosa re-roll that.
Oh, one. She's fixing her shoe. Carter?
I'm gonna move to the next one.
Okay. Go ahead. And then
That's the best I can do.
what? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. You just moved to that one. I was thinking a different one. That was the muddy spot. Go to do an intuition check.
That one that I just pinged?
The one right in front of you. That's the mud spot. Yep.
Okay. Is there any other one that hasn't been looked at yet?
Well, you only looked at one, and that was the one that was the slate. What's left to look at is a match on the way downstairs and a burlap bag that's sitting over there by the altar.
I'll go check the burlap sack.
Okay, go ahead and move, 5, 6 spaces? Well, you already moved one, so move 5 more. Okay. And Rose, you can move if you
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
You move 6 spaces. Or, well, that's running. You can move anywhere up to 6.
Okay.
Okay. Now, well, then I guess we will have it be, because this is something you guys can see too. Go ahead and roll, Annie, for a reason, or yeah, do an intuition check again, I guess. Let's see if you noticed it. You hadn't asked about it, but you could have seen this still. Oh, I got some stuff I could have closed earlier. I got stuff I was working on earlier today still open. Whoops! There we go. Close that one. I think if I do that, maybe I'll improve my what's going on. There, that's open. I don't need proximity open. Perplexity, sorry. Okay. So, well, you guys all did your stuff. How about, let's see, you rolled, oh, you got it 65, so I won't bother rolling for her. But you notice while climbing the stairs, you're now like a floor above. You'll be moving up to the next floor, and then we're probably going to go ahead and finish your stuff before we come back down and deal with what they have down there. And we'll just keep track of the rounds. So, first thing you didn't notice anything, but you haven't found anything, except for you noticed from where you're standing, you don't see a rope to this bell.
Yeah.
I mean, how'd they pull it?
Is there any way I could check for my special
You're wondering,
talent that I have?
are you wondering if there's something else?
Yes.
Make a reason roll.
I'm gonna add 10 on it.
Okay. Sounds good.
50,
54. Well, I would say you feel that there's really not, I mean, there was like, well, one thing you noticed with that situation was they were more careful not to do things that would be seen as weird. And this is just weird. That was weird once you found out what was going on, but until then, they seemed like pretty nice people. This is just like an odd thing going on that you don't know. As far as you know, although they could do some things, you don't know how they would have pulled a bell. So, let's see here. So, we're going up to the next level. And both of you two do another intuition check. You won't have to if it comes to a round longer than this. Actually, you might have found it out. Okay. 24. Let me try with her. Oh. Intuition. 10. Okay. Well then. Then basically, as you guys are running up these stairs, this little spiral stair area with a hole in the middle that the rope should be hanging down, you're about one floor below, almost ready to break into, when you notice someone hiding in the corner by the stairs. It's one of the kids. They were up here hiding. So, I would say let's do with her a psych check to see if she can calm this child down. Because, well, they don't know you yet. Psych roll. She probably should have added karma. I forgot. If it doesn't work, I'll have to try it again.
100?
Holy crap! She's good at her job, isn't she? Teacher, I would say the kid comes running up and almost tackles her down the stairs. Yeah, Mrs. Gray, they took him downstairs. And informs you that two people, there was three of them, one saw these guys coming in and kind of freaked out because they're always afraid of people because they're only like 9 years old. And she ran up the stairs to hide in the bell tower. Because he came in the front door and there was nowhere else to go. So she thought she'd try to crawl out to the roof if she had to, which was probably a good thing she didn't get that far. It was kind of hard to climb over the edge of the bell tower to get to the roof. But the other two, one of them was the older boy who wrote the message as he saw him coming. And then they grabbed him and took him downstairs. So they wouldn't tell anyone, apparently. They were afraid we were going to tell someone that they were there. So, also, well, she tells the student to stay with her as you guys continue up to see what's going on. Because you can still feel that odd vibration from it. And as you look up, both of you make an intuition roll.
Finally!
Ooh. Okay. You will notice that the bell, it kind of has, you can tell apparently when it was repaired, they didn't cast a new bell. They they basically filled the gaps and the cracks when it got hit and bent it into shape. But it looks like the metal looks different. It looks like it's basically, since he probably melted it from scrap, it doesn't match exactly. But the odd part are the strange little, you'd swear because you rolled so high, it looks like those cracks have an occasional purple glint to them. But it's not like its color's purple, but like it's shining for a second. And as you look at it, it is vibrating. And if you touch it, it feels warm. But also while looking around, you don't see a rope, but you do see a bullet hole in the roof. So like they could have shot it from down below. And I will say you need to make I had to remember, endurance roll. Oh, well, she's starting to feel, and the kid's feeling kind of a headache. And then the teacher's saying, I'm starting to believe that crazy inventor's, opinion. I have his daughter in one of my classes. But he has some weirdest things sometimes, and he's talking about some kind of weird resonance. If that has anything to do with what's giving me a headache, he might be right. So she's like, I think we need to get down from here. So,
did you want me to go up and get the girl, or?
No, we have the girl. We're going to bring her back down. We're just not taking her all the way to the basement.
No, I think...
You think she's better off up here?
No. I think once we get down to the ground floor, I'm going to let Carter and Rosa know that I'm sending you... I'm taking you three back to the school.
Okay. I still have two students left down there.
Or we could ask the sheriff or the priest, whichever one, if they could keep the kids safe.
Well, I'm not absolutely sure. Well, we could check his chambers. I mean, I haven't seen him, but he could be in his chambers. There's actually two priests working here. Because they don't. One time, somebody has to be gone, but it's not really been an active church for a long time. I've questioned if they're actually ordained, but they seem to know their stuff. They help people and stuff. I don't think they're part of this. I'm just saying. I haven't seen a service here in all my time here. Let's see.
Well, let's get you three downstairs.
Okay. Both you guys, you're leaving, make an intuition check. Ooh, you got it, so I won't worry about hers. Okay. As you turn around and get ready to go downstairs, it looks like Graves might have been right. There's suddenly a blue flash. And you turn, and that belt just like slammed against the edge again, and it's ringing again.
I want to investigate that, but need to get these three down.
Okay. Yeah, we got to stop this before. I mean, if this thing keeps going off like this, do you feel that in the air? I'm afraid this place is going to knock every nail out of this wall. So, think about what we're going to do to stop this thing. If we have to, we'll have to cut it down. I just don't know what's going to do when it hits the ground. We could try dropping it carefully, but I don't know. A lot of things to think about. But yeah, you're right. We got to take care of the kids first. So, you, and the kid go down to where everyone else is.
Kids, we have two of them.
I thought you had one. There's two downstairs. You have the one girl that ran up here and hid, and when the older boy was grabbed, he took the younger one with him so nothing would happen.
Then what happened to the kid that we found halfway up the stairs?
That was the one that's upstairs. The slate was all alone. Is that what you're thinking?
No,
There were 3 kids that disappeared. One ran away upstairs, the girl.
So we found the slate of another kid.
No, that was the older boy from downstairs. The others couldn't spell that well.
Because you had her do a psych roll to calm the kid down.
Yes, that was the girl that is upstairs. The other one...
Okay,
That's all right. This is actually the daughter of that crazy old man you saw outside. So you guys can take him back as daughter. He'll be happy. So you go and you take them. Well, okay, the question is, someone should take this child out to their parents outside.
I'm gonna have Miss Grimes do it, and I'm gonna check the bell.
Okay, but we still have to go downstairs. He looks at
We
you
will go
two.
downstairs. You take the child to her father.
And we'll just wait here and you make sure no one comes up, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will make sure everything up here is fine, and they'll come down.
Okay. So you go ahead and take them. It looks like...
What do I roll on leadership?
Huh?
What do I roll on leadership?
For...
That's one of my talents.
Yes. I'm trying to think. Well, for your plan, yeah. For right now, you're not actually leader yet. The only one that has it. But I'll let you take a roll on your psych. We have a 94. Well, now you're doing better. This is the other side of the rolls, balancing them out.
I guess.
Okay, so I will give you guys a +2 column shift on the first action you guys take when you go downstairs. You know, as a bonus. And if you guys decide to pick a leader, this could be the case more often. If you guys want, or you could build up karma pools for things. Which just basically means the leader can say if someone can have the points or not. So they come back in. Now your situation is you guys want to head downstairs. So let me grab... Well, actually, you're going to make her go back. Although she's not happy about it, but she understands because she has to keep the kid happy. And the parents are probably kind of worried. So we're going to... Where did I put... Did I not put where the other part of the stair, or I might have accidentally deleted it, or it's underneath. There it is. I thought there was a place where the stairs were. I will put place party. Oh, we're missing one person. The sheriff. So let's grab him. Whoops. I'm not sure if I squished this. So, I would say if we can delete him again. Go away, you're not here. So, you guys go down. Sheriff will say, personally, looking at Arizona, Annie mostly, I'll forgive the gun rule in this situation. The other two have gotten their license, but it's not like you're carrying... Are you carrying a pistol or a rifle?
I have my revolvers.
Okay. So you guys head on downstairs. I'm gonna need to... Okay. So first of all, you're all... Let me back this up a little bit so I can have You guys seen? What we're gonna need? Oh, there's a couple of kids over there. We'll use those ones.
Do I move her to the? Oops.
We're gonna
Here.
grab
No, I
two
can't move her.
kids. Two kids. Well, I'm just going to put them here temporarily. That doesn't mean that's where they are, but let me check something here. And then I'm also going to need where is I know all the way up here. Just gotta grab some bad guys. But not bad guys like you guys had to face last time. We'll have greenhorn bad guys this time. They're not out full-blown outlaws. As people thought it'd be a good idea to rob someplace. Now, I have a spot on here where I'll bring them over once you find them. Oops, I gotta make a couple copies of that.
Boy, Rosa and Carter, they're quiet.
Yeah. Why are you so quiet?
I'm just waiting to shoot something
Okay. Well, you'll have an opportunity.
or investigate something.
Yeah.
Same.
You're like, can I run out into my costume? Oh, wait, I'm not. No, don't forget it. Forget it. I didn't say anything. Okay.
The other sad part is I
So-
thought about just ducking behind something and getting into that.
Well, hey, sometime you'll have to.
That's what she said.
I'm not sure if that applied, but okay. So we have okay. Whoops, gotta remember that part. Okay. Now we're gonna go first of all with Annie. Go ahead and move however you want, and after you're done moving
Is this a wall right here?
in front of you, yeah, you gotta move all the way over here. Where's the little thing? There. Before you can go around. Now make an intuition check. $72. Okay. You heard a voice. You heard someone
God damn it.
like yell to someone somewhere. I don't hear them upstairs. You think they're left or they came down here? They can hear you walk around upstairs because the floors, but now you're down on stone, on dirt. So they don't hear as much. But I would say he seemed like within 50 feet of you. He didn't sound that far away. You don't see him looking down this hallway, although you can't see past that door, of course. And there's another door. There's two doors on this hallway. One that heads
There's
to...
one there
Yep,
and one here.
yep, you got it. So, but that's what you heard, a voice up ahead. Somewhere, a voice came from that hallway, so it could be someone near either door. Next is Rosa.
Okay.
Go ahead. 6 spaces or up 2. And then do an intuition check.
Okay. I'm trying to figure out up which way.
What do you mean, which way?
Never mind.
You want to go there? You should be able to reach it.
Yeah.
Is your figure not moving?
Just moved it.
Okay. Now Carter. Okay. Carter, oh, did you both make intuition checks?
No.
Rosa do one, and then Mike do one. 87, that's good. You're all paying attention now. 15, except for Carter. Carter's thinking,
Wrong.
a drink would be nice about now. No. Okay. Well, Rosa has picked up the sound of a soft crying.
I will go check it out.
Okay, well, you still got to go around that corner to get to anyone down there. But you do hear...
This is true, but when it's my turn, I'll go check it out.
Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. He gets in front of you. You're like, wait.
Wrong.
So, get in that box, Chrissy. Chrissy's sliding along, sliding away. Okay. Okay. Annie may move forward. Oh, you already did it.
Already did.
Make a roll. Holy shit, I was going to say you need a yellow. Well then.
Nice.
You're pretty sure you hear him right there. You see some movement every once in a while break the light underneath the door from the oil lanterns that are in there, lighting the area. That's where people are put until they start rotting bad enough, and then they dump them in the graveyard. But because they have small space, they kind of do with the way the French used to. So, next is Rosa. Or wait, you walked up to that far. Do you want to do anything?
Uh-huh.
Wait, first I was going to ask Annie. She just moved. I hadn't asked her for an action yet.
Which way does the door open?
The door opens in. If it opened out, it hit that pillar over there, so that it opens inward.
I'm gonna wait until till everybody's closer.
Okay.
Then is that door unlocked or locked?
You haven't tried it yet. Do you want to try it and see if you can do so without alerting him? Or do you want to just take it? Okay. Then I would say try an agility check, and it would need to be a bullseye to be sure. Green, you'll get your answer. Yellow means he won't find out. Agility 53 at. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Well, still 53 is a green. So, let me do this then. I'm going to roll die for odd. It is locked, even it is not. Even it is not locked.
Cool.
Okay.
So, now that I have my answer,
Yeah.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till everybody moves closer to me. Then I'm going to kick that motherfucker open.
Okay. So we're going to assume you're going to move in front of the door. We'll at least give you that, because that way no one else takes it. Whoops. Back up one. There we go. Okay. Next is Rosa. Move your 6. And then make another intuition check.
Because these might be my future students.
Yes. They'll listen to you if you save their lives.
Is that about right?
Yeah. That's
All right, then I moved.
okay. Okay. Next is Carter. The sheriff's last. He's got to speed up. Carter runs outside, dresses in white. No. He's Kingpin. No.
He ducks behind something, gets naked, and puts his costume on.
Sheriff.
I was thinking about it.
That's what she said.
You can go check out that room over there. Down south. I'll just check out that room. Oh, well, he can't go there because the pillar will be in the way of getting in there. Yeah, that's the room I was talking about. Okay.
I'm gonna go into that room.
Next room. Next turn. Yes, you can. Okay. So you're checking, make sure you got all your stuff on you. We'll assume it just, takes a round to get it. You're used to it by now. Okay, we have Sheriff Tom moved up. We're back to Arizona. Well, I didn't put. Okay, I should do this. Character sheet. Come on. I gotta
And
do.
by the way, Devin, I do want to play. I do want to get my daily challenges done.
Okay. Well, I was thinking we're probably going to be doing this one.
Doing this, and then ending it, or what?
Yeah, basically, then we'll pick up on the way out of town before you get to Grizzly's camp. Sound good?
Yeah, because I want to talk. I want to talk to him.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Did I get another turn? No, I didn't. Let me try that again. Oh, I hit the wrong one. That's why.
Free.
Well, I guess that means you get to go first.
Strength roll to kick the door in.
If you're going to kick it open, yes. If you want to charge at it, it's going to take an endurance roll.
Agility.
No, endurance. To hit, if you're just punching it or trying to get through it, it's fighting. Or you can use your strength and just shove it. The point is you're going to need... oh, it's not locked. That's right. You only need, it won't take much at all to break open. So you'll be able to even turn it and shove it open if you want.
I'm gonna turn it and shove it open.
Okay. So
That's what she said.
you do that. Make a fighting check. $37. Okay. What you're fighting? Good. No.
Let me guess. I did not make it.
No, but you got the door open. That's a simple action. Thing is, you see him. Now,
Can I shoot at him?
if you can make me an agility check for 2 actions in 1 turn. I just need a green. Basically like 2 attacks. Where are we? 50? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
50 with a...
Excellent.
Okay. Yes. Yes, you can. So go ahead and fire. You may add karma.
That's fighting.
You punching or shooting?
Shooting.
Agility.
All right, I'm gonna add 10 to it.
Okay.
101.
Well. Let's see here then. Yep. Okay. Endurance check. I have a typical. I rolled a 70. Okay. I'm not dying. But I am unconscious. I mean, I should say it's not instant death. More the correct answer.
Should I do my rank damage?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Well, actually. So you have a 20 plus 1, right?
Yeah, 21.
Well, that would have just about knocked him out anyways. So he's unconscious and bleeding. So let me put the bleeding mark on him. That's what you get for stealing kids, right?
Yep.
And being typical, 3 rounds. He has 3 rounds till he's dead. He's losing an endurance per round. So, next, now you guys can move through each other as, players. So, the rest of you can't enter. So, next is Rosa. Aha. Rosa.
I'm here.
I should put him.
Move.
Yes, your turn. Whoops. Whoops. Down there more. There we go. See, that's him lying down.
Okay.
Are you going to move? Or did you? You did. Okay.
Just did.
You jumped around the corner. Did you do anything else for an action?
Um.
If you want to look around the room quickly, make it, well,
Yeah.
okay? Make an intuition check. Just need a green, and I'll feed you up on what's going on with these two.
Oh, by the way, Devin,
Yeah?
sorry to take a pause on the game real quick. What we were talking about with the attention getters, for if that certain thing happens,
Okay.
I found them on Amazon.
Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. You made a 64 with an excellent, because you're an Indian, you notice things. Okay. These two other guys are hiding behind the sarcophaguses. Well, actually, they're like open tables. One in the farthest corner by you has something on it wrapped up. The other two are three are empty. They're hiding behind there. You will need bullseyes to hit them, but you can hit them. The crying is heard from, you see where the kids are on the map? They're around the corner. They're hiding in there, and one of them's crying.
Okay, as long as I don't hit the kids, I'll be good, right?
Yep. And they're not even in the room.
Good.
So, did you want to try to push it for an attack? Because you did two things this round? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and make an agility check.
$44.
44 with an excellent. You're probably good. One rank of good, yes. So you made it. Go ahead and attack if you want. Be another agility roll. 74. That's a yellow. Yellow is possible stagger. Stagger. So he needs another endurance check. This one does, and roll your damage. You made that.
I don't know.
Damage. Oh, well, isn't it excellent for handguns? Roll
Yeah.
die 20. Minus 10. No, die 20. There it is. Okay, 13.
13.
So it'd be 3. So that would be 23.
Nice.
Well, that puts him unconscious. Doesn't matter if the fact he's not dead, but he's unconscious. Oh, yeah, because you got a... Your attack roll was 74? That was a yellow, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's why you made it. Okay. Now is Carter. You may choose to just enter if you want now, because there's only one left. You gonna go in there? You gonna go ahead and change over?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Let me, well, actually, if I just do... Oh, wait, did it finally start paying attention? Wait. No, that's not the one I wanted. You appeared last time we did Paste Party?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I guess I fixed it. It used to always be... Oh, now we moved. I didn't notice it would move them all. Okay, let's put you back here. You back. What the hell? Get back over there. What the hell? I was moving the wrong one, wasn't I, again? That's because they're all little and I'm looking across the table at them.
I already moved them.
Well, get over there. Get over there.
She doesn't want to now.
Now, get you in there. And you are out loading the wagon like a bitch. Oh, hold on. I'm now going to go and see if I can find your character. And hopefully it will let me. Ah! Wrong page. That sucks. I forgot to put this one on the page. The one time we're going to use it, and I don't have it. Hello? Okay. Mike. Let's see if it's got both of them there still. Chrissy, you're blocking my TV. Chrissy! Thank you. Where are you guys? There we go. There's some of them. There he is. Might actually have to... No, he should have... Well, we might have to check his stats, but for now we won't worry. Chances are you'll probably come out and they'll be done, and they'll be like, what are you doing here? What are you, a ghost? Shoot him! Back to the picture, come on. Come on. Being a pain. See, I hate it when that's why I started doing it. Oh, it's starting to bitch at me. Yeah. Okay. Ow. Okay. Put you down here. There you are. That's one of the things. 50. Did you get hit or something, or are you supposed to be at 40? Here, I'll find out. I'll put this on health and this one karma, because we don't use it on that. Yeah, you should have 50. Okay. So that's why you have 50 on this one over here. And you have +2 because of your suit. Oh, wait. You don't have any karma? Oh, that's because we wouldn't know how much you have. That's why I didn't write it. 220. At least we assume that's right. Okay. Now you're getting ready. Sheriff, come on in and take a shot at this guy. $84. And damage is 22. Well, I tell you something. He's dead too. He's dying too. So, they don't even get a turn to go. Arizona, what do you do?
I'm gonna call out to the kids.
Okay. Do a psych roll to see if you could sound loving and caring and safe. Get your ass out here! That's what she yells. You almost got killed! Ah! No. You yell in there, but you don't see them, but they could be hidden. So I'll say you're going to need an intuition roll to find them. Yellow. They're hiding pretty good. Oh, okay. So, you found them over underneath this table. That's where they were hiding. So, 1, 2, 3. There were 22 apiece, so we'll average it out that you all got 30 or 40 karma total for that. And you did three chapters. So that's 150 plus 40, 190 for the day. And then let me double check before we end this, just to make sure there was nothing else to that encounter. Oh, yeah. What is your plan on dealing with the bell?
Well, I wanted to go investigate it, see where that blue light was coming from.
Well, I guess we could let all of you study it, so all of you do intuition checks. We'll speed it up. Well,
Apparently not.
no. The only thing you can tell is what was obvious from before, that this metal, whatever it is, it's not the same as the bell. So it could have been something between them. But like I said, it's vibrating. Grimes will ask after a while, because she thought about it. She was going to be here, but you sent her away. She will say, could we lasso it and tie it off so it quits moving?
You know, I was also thinking about that too.
So if anyone wants to try that, do it. And well, does anyone have ropemanship or lasso skill?
I don't.
I do.
Okay, go ahead and try it then. Well, you're going to come out like that, or you're going to come out in your normal clothes?
Yeah, come out in this.
Okay. Make a psych roll. Well, because luckily he didn't see where you came out. You came out the only door that was available. No. You came out afterwards. You probably came out after they already went upstairs, or as they were bringing the kids around. What'd you do on that psych roll? Where's my glasses? They're secret. I found there is ways I gotta change that color, but I gotta get into the programming, the basic. And I'm looking for chat color. I want to change it to quadruple X, or 0, which should be black. So I would say Morgan says, well, yeah, I thought you were over one town. You know, I mean, whatever your vigilante thing with the white suit and all that, I mean, I thought I'd heard about someone like that just over one town. But that's all right, you know.
Wherever I'm needed.
Okay, well, we got this one taken care of. Have you seen Carter Slade? No, just kidding. Okay. Well then, well, you didn't make any better thing. You're looking at they're trying to tie. Well, you can roll to tie off the bell. So do that. The agility roll for that, and he will give you 2 column shifts bonus. So whatever you normally would have, because it's a skill, not a dex. So it probably, if it doesn't have a stat, it's equal to your dex at first. But I'm going to give you 2 column shifts bonus. So what's your dex or agility? If you just hit the agility button, I'll know too.
It's excellent, and it's going straight to incredible.
Yep,
with
so
the
roll.
fellowship.
Yep. You need a 31. A 61 would be even better. A 2 isn't good at all. You missed, but you can keep trying.
Been a while since I've used the lasso.
Yeah. Boy, you need some practice. He misses again. Well, the thing's moving. Ah ha ha! You got it. Now with the work of all three of you, you can tie it off on the edge of the built thing. And after a while, it will start calming down. It seems like whatever set it off, it started like, well, they'll tell you too. Well, matter of fact, well, you have no one to talk to. What am I thinking about? Well, then, no, you could. There are two of them at least. Well, three of them I could roll to see if you saved them. You got them before 3 rounds. One of them says, "Oh, also though, when you find them, that's why I left this open. One of the older boy points at a box that's sitting back there, like on a table where you found them. That says, they had that, and he's pointing at a box that's got some weird drawings on it, like scratches and stuff like that. It looks like actually someone had been drawing things on top of it, like using it as a table. So it's like really like been worn and torn, but it looks like it kind of like has parts of pictures and words. But on top of that, it also states on the front, reward of the U.S. Railroad. So, and you don't see a lock on it. Looks old. Looks dusty, too. So what do, you guys? Yeah, there's that, which the sheriff grabs, but he's had no reports from anyone of anything like this missing. And since it was as dirty as it was, I'm suspecting they found it down in the basement and thought it'd be worth something. We found their bag of small take. They only took like $600 from a bank. They were good at it. But to give kind of a summary on one thing, the metal that is on that bell, later on you guys someone could go check just to see, or if that professor is out there. He will tell you, so you don't have to waste the time, and you can head out and think about it what you do next time when you come into town, is that is a local metal. And, well, they shut down the junkyard as well as, because I've got it in the junkyard. I've got metal like that. I've been studying it, and I'm trying to find out what it is. I call it ghost ore right now because it does some strange things. It'll start humming under, when you put it in water sometimes, boiling water, it'll start to whistle almost. And that's not from the water. That's its own range. That's where I found that resonance that I picked up here, and I came running down because I suddenly heard it in town. And as far as I can tell, it's some kind of, this metal somehow absorbs energy and then releases it in little bursts, like little explosions, which they think is possibly what caused some of the accident that caused the closing of and replaced the tracks that were out here. Because one day a train kind of exploded and they thought there was a bomb, but I've had a theory that there was some bad metal there. But this is that old metal, back from that old mine that used to, the railroad used to mine before the government gave it away, up there in the mountains. So that's all I know on it. It could actually be used for a power source for things sometimes. But I'm still working on it. It's still early. I got some stuff I'm gonna try out later on. But if you're interested, you can come by anytime and see. I got a couple. I have a couple really kind of neat, neat experiments. You know Miss Grimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't listen to her. She said I'm crazy. So I'm gonna head home with my daughter now because we almost lost my most precious thing in the whole world. Whole reason I actually moved out here. Get out of the big busy city. So I'll see you guys, and he heads off. So, and I guess that's where we leave. You guys got your karma? Next time, we will pick up as you're back on the trail, heading back to Zeke's place. And then we'll deal with the, the Grizzly Gang. And then we want to continue back up that hill. Because you're finding out that Mr. Kane disappeared into the Forbidden Valley with the shaman. And the rest of it, there was that, and then you got to take care of, what's going on at that mine. Because a long time ago, apparently you just learned it was an active mine. But for some reason, out of nowhere, it had a lot of accidents, but out of nowhere, the governor gave it back to the Indians in the whole valley. I mean, it's like it's a private reservation for them, and military's been told to stay out. That's it. I mean, we just left it there, and that used to be what a lot of people in town made money on, was working. But that was our fathers. None like it was this generation had done it. I worked for the railroad company for a while, made some interesting steam machines. I'm working on a steam machine right now that uses that rock as some kind of form of, like a coal. But we'll find out. And he wanders off talking, so. There you guys go. And I'll just tell you, as players, it's slightly related to vibranium. It's got some mixtures to it. It's not a pure metal. But vibranium's part of it. The Indians had a story about a moon that fell from the sky and left magical rock that all like magical things came from. All tools. That's where they got the original iron to make the first tools and stuff like that. Well, that's a story that applies that basically when a meteorite of vibranium hit the planet, smaller pieces peppered here and there, including in the West. So, that's where we are. Hope you guys all had fun. We're going to go ahead and call it for now for us. Looks like they're all gone. Anyone on?
Still here.
Okay, you're just out of the game.
Yeah, we're still here.
Okay, well then, let me go ahead and hit the magic button and I'll fade it over. Everyone say bye-bye. No. We'll see you next week. Don't forget we have Wednesdays is Boothill Marvel. It's Marvel superheroes with a Boothill module. Sundays is Star Wars. Saturdays D&D. And maybe there'll be another one later on. But I really want to, but I don't know if I'm found a place to put it yet. It's a busy week, man. See y'all later. Night night. Sleep well. There. It just told me it's done.